Alright, welcome back to episode 12 of Let's Play Factorio with Brightblade. I'm Brightblade. So, I, there we go. I did a little bit of work here in the factory in between. As you can see, the lines are now correct. It's not a 3 gap there, it's actually a full gap. Actually, I'm hoping I've got all my lines that I need in here, so I'm kind of close here, but I'm not real worried about it. We can sneak stuff through. I think we'll actually put the liquid bus up here on the top. But I put all this stuff in for this stuff here. So anyway, as you can see, iron's coming down a little bit slow. So we're gonna go work on iron. We're just I've already checked it out. I know what's wrong with it, so all we need to do is add a bunch of furnaces and inserters. Let's actually grab some yellow inserters while we're down here. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so let's crank this out to 200 so we get enough. Okay, so we should have enough of that. I would like to get one more furnace row in yet today if we can. We'll have to move that if we do. Well, no, we don't. That's way down here below. Okay, so I did actually let some research go, and we got plastics and advanced electronics. So now we got productivity. My tongue's all tied today. So let's research that. Wait, that was not a blue one. Nope, that's the right one. Okay. So this will get our miners running better. I'm glad they added that. So you can see, it's coming down pretty crappy hits. And I come up here and I looked, and as you can see, my blue ore is just fine. So we're just gonna put in another 8. It's 4, 6, 8, and then we'll go over on this side and do the same. Can't wait till I can actually utilize the blueprints. So let's just get these things set up. We'll do this on both sides of the thing here so that we have this over here done too as well. We just need to pull some the ore lines down. Do the same over here. And since we're right here and we're going to add that to that one, let's bring this ore line down too. Let's see. I also got the right thing here in my hand. Let's get these done. Okay, so this will be fairly easy to get all this stuff done here quick. And then we'll, of course I have to run out. Let's see if I got any more stone on me. No, I do not. We'll just not worry about that one for right now. Steel's still running good, so we're not going to worry about adding steel. So let's go through and quickly put these in, and we'll come back and grab power lines here in just a second. Okay, so that's there. Let's go ahead and do this side too while we're at it. I have a feeling this 8's going to be more than enough. We'll have the lines jam-packed again in no time. If for some reason this starts falling behind, we'll have to go up and add more miners. I did build miners while I was messing around with fixing the bus. Oops, wrong way. But everything seems to be running pretty good other than obviously our iron at the moment. So let's go over and put in all these. Okay, so those are all in. That should help we'll get a little bit of time to get the iron moving. We'll go get some stone so we can put that last furnace in. Let's actually drop right down to the stone level where the machine's at. We got more coal here too. Oh, okay, this is our original coal. I'm just going to leave those miners there until I need them. Somewhere down here. There it is. Oh, we don't quite need that much. We just need a stack. So let's make another stack of 10. Kind of cut out of here a little bit. Go over and put this in. Oh, I got a cargo wagon in my backpack. I was wondering what the heck that was. They made the graphics a little bit better and they look more interesting. I've been playing around with a few things on here that I didn't notice before. Where was that furnace missing? Right there. So one thing I noticed is when we go into map, we get all these icons down here on the bottom. As you can see, like we click on the electrical network, it'll shut the electrical network off, or we can leave it on. I kind of like it on so I can see it. You see my nice little mess going on over here. You know, got this network all kind of neat looking in here. I mean, obviously with all those small poles, we got all that crossed over stuff, and it looks really weird. But, you know, obviously we can still turn the pollution on and off, but if I remember right, we had to go up here somewhere and do something. Unfortunately, I looked around, I did not see any new achievements. I was hoping maybe we got one for nuclear, but there's not. So let's see, how does iron look now? Do we need to add another? It's not horrible. I'm betting it's starting to back up down at the base, though. I bet you it's looking really good. I didn't expect with as long as our belts are for these to hold up real well going into 2 belts each. But if we're getting at least a half a belt all the way down or across, I'll be happy. Yeah, we're getting much better. We got 2 full belts, so that makes me happy. And we're, you know, obviously once we get out here, we got a full belt. So it's not too bad. Once this one fills up a little bit more, we'll get that filled up, and should work a lot better. I mean, so now my original plan was for today was to start building the stone miners. So we're gonna go up back to where we just were with the stone, and we're gonna clear out a bunch of that stone, and we're just gonna make a line across the top of here and probably into that stone patch there, and then we'll come out and come up to the top of the miners and make another mining system. I don't know if we're going to bring it all the way down to here. Well, actually this patch is pretty good size. Let's just leave that stuff kind of hidden back there in the woods for now. I want to, since cement gets to be so expensive, and we need trees, we need the rock or stone, whatever you want to call it, for making cement anyway. Anyway, let's see, we get this all cleaned out here. I don't know why I'm cleaning the whole patch out, because all we really need is the top, like 8 rows. I'm really excited to start getting some nuclear going. I've been reading about nuclear. It sounds like the numbers are kind of far off. It takes a lot of uranium, what is it, 253 to get uranium 238 or something like that. I don't know what the number. I'm not sure I got the numbers right. I'm pretty sure I don't. So let's start putting these in. I think that's good for there. We don't need a ton of stone, but I would like to, at least if we're going to do a row, have enough miners in here to do a full row. And let's just bring this across. I'm horrible at hitting that button. Instead of hitting the R, I hit the T all the time. So we'll get all the power poles put in first, and then we'll open the map back up and see. Actually, how close is our closest one? We'll have to go straight up. So let's get all this done here. Do you believe that's the next spot? Yep. And then right there. Okay, so we'll go up here. And we'll just start going up until we're connected to the line. We really should take these lines out and replace them with the big electric poles, but for right now we're going to leave them the way they are, because I have a feeling this is all going to get tore apart later on anyway. So I'm not sure, you know, with tearing everything apart, I really want to fight with it. But let's get all this stone coming up this way. We're going to come just south of the blue belt, and then we're going to stop and run over here and check to see where we can go. Okay, so we're going to have to go on this side of everything, so I think what we're going to do is, how far down are we over here? We are one below, so we're going to actually have to be, we're actually going to have to start right here somewhere, because then we'll go that way. Just set up our simple little kind of filter system here, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, well, that's not very bright. What we'll do, that's what I meant to do. Well, not quite that, but that's not going to hurt nothing, because I do believe the rock or stone should come out on the top here. Yep. Okay, so one thing we definitely want to do here is we're going to need stone for other things, so let's just put a box in here. We'll let it sit and rob some stuff from there. We'll go for right now. I'm just going to get rid of these and throw them in the box. So we don't actually have enough of these to start, but we'll do what we got. I don't even know if we really need 8. Let's just put an 8 unit in altogether, just 8. Let's go like this, just a short stack. It don't need to be huge, because we're not going to use a lot of stone right away. If we do, we'll just do what we did with steel and add more. I know it's kind of weird, kind of probably strange putting it in this early in the game for stone, but I like having my stone brick right away if I can. And now we can go to 3, so we might as well do that. I wanted to get nuclear open, but I'm not in that big of a hurry. I like the idea of putting nuclear power in, but that's what was going on. Okay. So where do we have coal that we can tap into? We can tap in right here. I went and actually tried doing the hard one. One that says you should be a veteran player, and I was playing that because I didn't want to screw up this game, and I've been trying to get caught up with my episodes here. Because I've got quite a few already recorded ahead of time. And so far it's all going good. Haven't really had too many people yet coming in. I'm hoping they find my videos and decide to check them out. I've got like 3 or 4 comments from you guys, so at least I'm glad to at least see some people are watching it. I'm not completely wasting my time trying to explain everything I'm doing. So yeah, let's get this in there. Helps when we put them the right way, right? So if you are watching my videos and you're not really saying anything, even if you just say, hey, great job, or hey, I like what you're doing, or I don't like this, or I don't like that, or you do like it, or whatever, just, pop in and say hi, whatever, don't matter to me. I like doing the videos, so I'm probably going to keep doing them even if nobody even watches them. But, okay, so we got our stone going here. For right now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave this right here. And we're going to put this here and put a box in. Of course, we don't have a filter for that, so it's going to beep at me. We'll just throw a power pole there, and we'll start putting these away. That seems a bit slow. We're going to put a blue one in there just because it seems a bit slow. I don't want this thing backing up if I can help it. It's going to back up on one side because it'll only take from one side, but so that gets us going there. I'm trying to think what other projects we got that we can finish up quick. Everything looks good over here. We need to start clearing out these trees, but I don't want to really spend a lot of time doing that right now. Blue does start to look like it's going a little slow, so let's get the iron ore, get some more miners in there if we can. If we can't, we'll just start combining rows. Okay, so we got a few more spots here for miners. I've kind of got an agenda set up on I got a little piece of paper here that I keep writing on, and just, it's not just for saying what I want to do. I've got it also set up so that I can take a look at it later and say, oh yeah, I said I wanted to, I did this, so I don't have to go and watch the video again. So I've had to do that a couple of times just to put the names out there on the videos. Okay, so let's get this a little more ore on that side. We might have to make a 4th row and connect it, and then connect it in. But we'll see what happens. If we don't need it, we don't need it. We'll go back over here. Let's see, right there. Right there, and that'll all connect everything together. We'll throw a light up here so we can actually see what the heck we're doing. Let's go over and check this, see how we're doing now. I mean, that one's still running. Let's see. Didn't we have a splitter in here somewhere? Or a balancer, I mean? Okay, so we're still having a little problem with the balancing. We can fill this one up too. We still got 4 left here. And let's make another 5. Go and grab power for this. Let's actually get rid of this power pole. And we'll put a good one in there. Because that way it can actually reach to that one. And then we don't really need that one out there. We'll, I think what we're going to do is probably make a few more than 5. Let's make another 10. This is a good way to kind of finish up this this set here of videos, or this half an hour that I'm trying to fill. I decided I'm gonna since my videos have been running close to a half an hour, I've just been saying heck with it, let them go close to a half an hour. Like I said, once again, nobody's complained, so as long as nobody's complaining, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, that's first. Let's run out of them pearl. Haven't done that in a while. Let's go. We'll go there. And of course I run out right as I need it. Good thing I had a few more being made yet. Okay, let's put you right there. That'll help fill in the line a little bit. And it looks like everything's going slow. I've been wanting to change the power a little bit. When I did my other playthrough, or my other one I was working on, let's check this. It's slowly getting there. I think it'll, I don't see any real big gaps, so that's not horrible. This don't look good, but it's not horrible either. If we need more, we'll put more ore in it. We might need more ore, because we can always put another one in and then just kick it into somewhere. Let's go down to our power, because I think we're getting low. What do we look like at? Yeah, we're a little low. Anyway, I was, when I was trying to play the Deathlands, I watched somebody else's video, and I was taking kind of a look at it and seeing what they were doing. Oh, that's those speakers. What they did is they separated the boilers, and then they ran, you run two here, then you move this over a space, 2 and 2, and you keep, you kind of do that. So I don't see why. Oh, I see what's going on. I thought we built all this extra power, and nobody even told me that I forgot. But then again, when I built that power, the video hasn't even been posted yet. Okay, so let's, I think I got enough for a pump. No, I do not. How much water do you put out? I think we can get away with tapping into this water. If not, we'll, bring up some more stuff. Now we only got one pipe left, too. Darn it. Oh no, we got plenty of pipe. But we're going to have to do something a little differently than the way I want to do it. Okay, so we need to reconnect power here. There we go. How did we disconnected one little piece, and all of a sudden we're completely out of power. I put it back. Why are you not having enough power? Oh, because we got rid of the water. Duh. I scared myself there. I'm like, what did I do? So we're just going to do this. Kind of a cheat. I think the water can handle running. We were running when we had the little ones, before in 1.4 or 0.14. We were able to run 10 of these, so I don't see why we can't run 10 since we got more water now. And let's see, put that back where it belongs. And we got plenty. Let's see, how's our water looking? We got, yeah, we're a little bit less, but we're still staying out there pretty good. I'm not going to worry about it. We got enough. I wouldn't run more than 10 of these off of water. But otherwise it seems to be working okay. And our little buffer boxes here are working good. They're full. Nice. So if we run low on power, we're not going to know anything. I think what we're going to end up doing, I don't know, do we have it yet? Yes, we do. I think we're going to run the big poles all the way down to here, and we'll run a network, and we'll just say, you know, if the boxes are less than something, we'll turn a light. We'll turn a couple. We'll have a bunch of lights that say, you know, that's in the shape of a P or something, you know, for power or something. Or anyway, we'll do something. We'll have some lights that'll flash if that is wrong, or it'll turn on. So, you know, if we get down below a certain amount of oil, it'll turn on for us and give us a warning. So since we still got time, let's actually do that. Let's make about, we're going to need about that many at least. And then we'll put a big power pole right there. And then we got to wait for our wire. There's our wire. So this is wire all this together. Oh, that's cool. It's got kind of a funky little noise when you do it. What is... Oh, that's a pump. Okay. Okay, so what I thought I had read somewhere that you could make these things string automatically with the red line already on it. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go down and get down to the base area with poles. Of course, this will give us another power connection down into the base, so that'll help as well. I don't know if we're going to get this whole thing set up, but I kind of want to just set it up even temporarily if we do. I wonder, we have those speakers. Put that there, and then we'll connect that. That'll give us a full connection all the way up. And what exactly do these silly speakers do? We'll show an alert. Oh, well, maybe we don't need that. Maybe we don't need the thing all the way down here. Let's actually go up here and put it back in up there. Well, that's kind of cool. I knew the speakers had something to do with alerts, but I didn't know what. So let's see, we're going to need a constant combinator, I think. Or do we need a decider? We'll make one of each, that way we have enough. I think the decider will work. If we have to, we'll run wire all the way down to the speaker and make the speaker work. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the speaker in right here in the power area. And then let's put down our... I think the decider will work, if I'm not... I think that's what we actually need in the long run is the decider, but I think we need the constant combinator as well. So let's just slap them both down. If we don't need them, we'll take them out. Okay, now we'll go from here to here. Oh, okay, I see. That's not what we need then. Okay, we'll say if coal, or coal should be in here, is less than 1,000, then we'll output a black square. think that'll work. I'm not sure. So we're gonna go show alert. It's a black square. Oh, I must have the caps lock on. Okay, and we're gonna we'll hit enter. So what we're going to do, I don't even know if we may need that, but let's hook into the constant combinator and into the speaker. And then we'll power this up so it's got power. And so now if we get a black square off of this, so we'll have less than 1,000, so it'd be less than 2 rows total between all the boxes. This should set off the alarm. And we should actually, I think it shows an alarm here, plus this thing will blare an alarm. Now, if for some reason we can't hear it down at the base of it happened, we could, we could test this by cutting the lines and waiting to see, but it's going to take a while, and then we could tear a bunch of coal out of the boxes, but I don't really want to do that if I can help it. But that should work. I'm wondering if we can do, where's that? Where'd I put that thing? Did I only make one speaker? Must have only made one speaker. And we don't have no iron to make it right now, so. Well, we'll see what happens. So this will be our early warning system. And we are just about out of time. So I'm going to head back down to the base here. If you guys like to see the videos actually run longer, I mean do more like an hour's worth of stuff or 45 minutes, let me know. If you think they're too long, let me know. I'm trying to get as much done as I can. Like I said, I wanted to play with that speaker. Now that I see what it does, I'm kind of happy to actually get a chance to mess with it. We may have to change the alarm sound so that we know differently. Okay, so let's just go with the electric engines. We're going to need those for logistics anyway. So, because I think that's what we're going to start working on in the next. We don't have logistics yet, but we're going to be continuing towards logistics. So alright, that's it for this episode, so I will see you in episode 13.